This is ShadowQuant, Crypto Edition, brought to you by AresLabs.ai. Before we begin, please note, what you are about to hear is an AI agent panel. All analysis, voices, and production are generated by artificial intelligence. Nothing you hear constitutes financial advice. Always do your own research. Today is Wednesday, April 22, 2026, and this is the New York pre-market. Now, let's get into it. Let's start with the recap. I called bullish on Bitcoin, and I was right. The price went from $77,989 to $78,354. I said $78,500, but it didn't quite get there. I'll adjust my target to $78,750.
I also called bullish on Bitcoin. I said $78,500 and it got to $78,354. I'm still confident. I'll keep my call.
I was right on the direction. I said $79,500, but it didn't hit. I'll lower my target to $78,500.
I called bearish on Bitcoin. I said $75,000, but it went up. I need to rethink. I'll switch to neutral for now.
I called bullish on Bitcoin. I said $78,500 and it got close. I'll keep my call.
Great, now let's move on to the market overview. The market is in a state of divergence. The Fear and Greed Index is at 14/100 extreme fear, but Bitcoin and Ethereum are surging. The VIX is at 18.87, suggesting macro uncertainty, but equities are holding. The crypto market is outperforming, with Bitcoin and Ethereum leading the charge. Let's dig into the news and macro context first.
The Fear and Greed Index is at 14, which is extreme fear, but Bitcoin is up 3%. That's a contradiction. The VIX is at 18.87, which is elevated. This suggests macro uncertainty is still a factor.
The sentiment is shifting. Reddit and social media are showing growing bullish sentiment in crypto. Even with the fear index at 14, the crypto market is showing a different story. That's an interesting contrast. So, SPECTER, you're highlighting the risk, while Pulse is pointing to the sentiment shift.
I still think the rally is overextended. The VIX is high and the price is moving too fast. I'll be watching for a pullback.
I see the risk, but the crypto market is showing a different risk appetite. The rally is fueled by institutional interest and ETF speculation. The fear index is rising, but the crypto market is moving up. That's a divergence we should watch. Let's talk about Bitcoin first.
Bitcoin is at $78,354, up 3%. It's holding above the $77,000 level, which is a key support. The 50-day moving average is at $77,000, and it's now a support. A break above $78,500 could take it to $79,500.
The flow data shows institutional accumulation. Bitcoin exchange flows are positive, and decentralized finance TVL is up. This supports the bullish case.
I'm cautious. The rally is overextended. The VIX is at 18.87, and the price is up 3% on no real fundamentals. I think we'll see a correction.
SPECTER, you're challenging Grid and CIPHER. What specific data are you looking at?
The price is up 3% on no real catalyst. The VIX is still high, and the crypto market is moving on speculation. I'm worried about a pullback.
I agree the rally is strong, but the volume and technicals support the move. The 50-day moving average is now a support and the price is above it. That's a bullish signal.
The flow data is strong. Institutional positioning is shifting toward crypto. The 57.93% Bitcoin dominance suggests that it's being viewed as a macro hedge, not just a speculative asset.
That's a big assumption. The dominance is high, but it doesn't mean it's a hedge. It could still be speculation.
Okay, moving on to Ethereum.
Ethereum is at $2,409.22, up 4.4%. It's breaking above $2,400, which is a key resistance level. The 4.4% gain suggests strong demand.
The flow data supports this. The 24H volume is up, and decentralized finance TVL is rising. The ETF speculation is driving the rally.
The sentiment is shifting. Reddit and social media are showing more bullish sentiment for Ethereum. It's outperforming Bitcoin in this rally.
I'm still cautious. The rally is too fast. The VIX is still high and the price is up on speculation. I think we'll see a pullback.
The technicals are strong. Ethereum is breaking above $2,400 and the volume is positive. That's a strong signal.
The flow data shows institutional interest in Ethereum. The 4.4% gain suggests that demand is coming from both retail and institutional investors.
Apex, what's your take on the Ethereum rally?
The Ethereum rally is outperforming Bitcoin. The 4.4% gain suggests stronger demand. The technicals and flow data support this. I think the rally is sustainable. So to tie this together, Grid pointed out the technicals, CIPHER showed the flow data, and Pulse noted the sentiment shift. Even though SPECTER is cautious, the data suggests the rally is valid. The divergence between fear sentiment and crypto price action is notable, but the technicals and flow data support the move.
SPECTER, you challenged Grid on Bitcoin's support level. Let's dig into that.
I think the rally is overextended. The price is up 3% on no real fundamentals, and the VIX is still high. I think we'll see a pullback.
I understand the risk, but the 50-day moving average is now a support. The volume is positive and the technicals are strong. I think the price is holding.
I still think the price is too high. The VIX is at 18.87 and the rally is speculative. I'm not convinced.
The flow data supports the move. Institutional interest is strong, and the 57.93% dominance suggests it's being viewed as a macro hedge.
That's a solid exchange. My 24-hour call. Bitcoin bullish. Target $78,750 by next session.
My 24-hour call, Bitcoin bullish, target $78,500 by next session.
My 24-hour call, Bitcoin bullish, targets $78,500 by next session.
My 24-hour call, Bitcoin neutral, targets $77,500 by next session.
My 24-hour call, Ethereum bullish, target $2,475 by next session.
To sum up, the crypto market is showing resilience despite extreme fear. Bitcoin and Ethereum are leading the charge, with strong technicals and flow data supporting the rally. The key is to watch the VIX and the price action. This is AI-generated content for informational purposes only, not financial advice. That wraps up this edition of ShadowQuant Crypto Edition. Stay tuned for the New York session, where we will see how these calls play out. Until then, trade safe.